Alright. Trying to use that notification thing. I don't know if it worked or not. We'll see. Alright. So, let's get to painting. Hanging out. Tell some people that I'm here, in case they were wondering. I hope everybody's having a good day today on this Thanksgiving week. Happy Turkey Day and all that fun stuff. I guess technically I could sign in, huh? Give myself at least one viewer. If you view yourself, does that count as playing with yourself? But anyway, let's get logged in. Sorry, trying to get this to work on my phone. Not like, oh, there we go. Hey, it's Allie. My two trusty sidekicks, the three monkeys. How's the sound, guys? Does everything sound okay? Does everything sound okay? The sound coming through? The music's not too loud. I'm loud enough. Everything seems to be working. Are we public? We are public. Yeah, okay. So anyone can jump in. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we can do this. Hold on. Why did it not? Alright, one more try, and then we're done. Alright. Okay. Whatever. This is what we're painting. We're going to finish this guy up. And then once I finish him up, I'm going to paint this guy. This mushroom looking thing. I think our mushroom people need a villain. But for this guy here, we're going to do his teeth. We'll get his eyes done. And then we're going to get him glued to his base. Like this. And then I got to attach, this broke off. Probably put some blood on this too. Probably some blood on his teeth. And all of that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to paint Yeenoghu, finish Yeenoghu. We're going to paint this crazy looking mushroom bullshit. And that's it. That's the plan, man. So hang out with me. Like and subscribe and all that bullshit. Oh, look at this. This is really cool. I bought this off of Amazon. Look. Ta-da! Isn't that neat? You change the colors. It's like, I come out of the portal to eat you, rawr. Alright, let's put this up. Let's get to work. So we need a teeny tiny brush here. So we can get into those teethers. Yeah, it changes color. Yeah. Alright, a little dab will do. There we go. Oops. There we go. All right, let's get those teeth. Oh man, look how that makes them just pop out. That is so cool. Are y'all seeing? Are y'all seeing it? Oh, that's so cool. Yes, sir. And not only are we gonna paint those, he has some human skulls here on his belt that I don't want to touch. I want to touch. They're not metallic. So hard to paint just what you want to paint. You know what I mean? And not get the paint on stuff that you're not supposed to get the paint on. There we go. But we're getting it, ain't we? Yeah. Information about Yeenoghu. You didn't know. He is a demon lord. And from him, all other gnolls are spawned. They are his... I guess you could say they're his children in a way. But it's not like he births them. He basically... He goes on a rampage, murdering and destroying everything. And then hyenas follow him. And as they follow him, they eat what he doesn't eat, because he doesn't really eat everything he kills. He's more about killing than eating. And then they basically get inflicted with his demon whatever, and they become gnolls. And they have the same bloodlust and everything. So technically, gnolls are kind of like fiends. They're kind of like demons because they're born from a demon. But they're born on the material plane. I don't know, it's kind of weird. They're kind of like that in-between thing. the lore for him has changed a little bit, different editions, but it's mostly stayed the same. Oh my god, those teeth, man. Shit looks so cool. Oh, that just brings out those teeth. Sorry, they demon hyenas. Yeah. Yeah, so like your gnolls are kind of outsiders in a way. So like technically depending on your dungeon master, you should be able to summon a gnoll because they are born of demon blood. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of like a way to get around I don't know. It's just weird. The gnoll situation is so near because Yeenoghu is a demon lord, just like Orcus, and Jubilex, and all the other demon lords. So I mean, he is an outsider. He is a demon, but his prodigy are just fucking the gnolls, and they're just wicked. Now, Pathfinder, not D&D, but Pathfinder, they kind of expanded on the story a little bit, and in their lore, it's a little bit different. The gnolls did spawn originally from him, but have found a way to reproduce outside of him, like male, female type, normal shit. And they have slowly gotten away from basically his contamination and not been so just god-awful evil. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're gonna touch him up. I want to give his eyes red eyes, because I mean, how can you not give a demon red eyes? But I don't want to do the red until the teeth dry, because I want to put a little bit of blood on the teeth. I don't know. I also have a new set of washes that I bought. I got me some Vallejo game color wash, and on there isn't there a red? Let's see. There's a color. Yeah, red. There's a red wash. We're gonna let the teeth dry. We're gonna do a red wash on some of it. What's up, patriotic music? I'm glad you have arrived. But we're gonna do this red wash. I've never used red wash before, and so we're gonna. But before I do that, before we do any washing, we need to touch him up. So let's touch up this guy. We need to touch up his arm here. So I need this metal color. And his eyes, we need to do red. We're going to do that actual red paint. But I'm going to try the red wash. I don't know. Really don't see a lot of places to touch up. His chain really pops out. I really like the way. And his chainmail match. It's the same as this. I don't see. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. So where was the one spot on his armor that was fucked up? Right there. Let's fix that, ladies and gents. Let's fix that up. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes and stuff. Y'all are chill. I appreciate it. Happy early Thanksgiving. I don't know if any of y'all got big plans. I don't. I actually am not going anywhere doing anything for Thanksgiving, and so I'm thinking about streaming all Thanksgiving Day. Because, why should I be alone on Thanksgiving when I can hang out with you guys? That might be fun. See who would watch a stream on Thanksgiving. I figured a lot of people would be watching streams because you're stuck with family that you don't want to talk to. Right. Allie. Allie, stop spamming the heart button. I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you. But yeah, Thanksgiving, I'm not going anywhere. I got nobody to see, no one to talk to, no one to hang out with, so fuck it, man. Fucking stream. I got a lot of shit to paint. I don't know. Would y'all like me to show you some of the stuff I got to paint? And y'all can tell me what you want to paint? What you want me to paint? I got like a giant demon lord, like a huge demon lord. It's like, this Joker's like this fucking big. Like, it's huge. And then I got like this corpse worm, big old corpse worm thing. It's pretty fucking cool. I can grab those in a second, show them to you. Y'all tell me which one you think I should paint. There's some little spots here and there I could redo, but not that worried about it. I'm pretty fucking happy with this. Oh my god, he looks big. Look, can I get close enough so you can really see those teeth? Hold on. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Hold on. Yeah. Ah, damn, that white just makes those teeth just pop. Okay, cool. All right, that looks much better. It's off because I need this brush. Brush for the eyes. Put this down here. So I ain't putting my giant meaty hands. All right, let's do some blood. First, we're gonna do his eyes. Just a drop. Honestly, just a drop right now. All right, what's my smallest brush? Hate doing eyes. They're so hard. Oh my gosh. This is what I like. This is what I used to use. But this poor guy, he's just not good. The next time I go to the hobby shop, I have got to buy me the smallest brush I can find. I don't know, this one's really tiny. I should be able to get this. I should be able to get it done. Gonna drop. Alright guys, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so hard. Here, let's try this. Hold on. I literally just need a drop of paint. We're going to use this little pointer. Turn around. There we go. There we go. Look at those red eyes and those teeth. Oh my god. Yeah, I like that little brush a lot. I've worn it out. Oh, fuck. That looks good. I am happy with that. I'm glad I got that. If y'all are painters and wondered what I just did, I just took a fucking toothpick. Here, I'll show you. A toothpick. And just dipped the toothpick in the paint, and then dipped, that way I could literally do a drop on its eye. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, so now, let's see. Let's should I do the dry? Let's see what the wash does. No, don't fall. We're gonna leave. Let's see. All right, a little bigger brush. Red wash. Here we go. Let's see what this does. If it works good, what would be cool is just to do the whole. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna practice on this that fell off. Let's see. And this looks like it's just gonna be red paint, just diluted. Alright, here we go. So a wash is, essentially diluted paint. When you want to give like a shadow to something where you don't want to paint it, you want it to stay the color it is, but you want like a shadow. Like, I guess think of it like if you're holding a metal sword and that metal sword is in front of a red light, it would reflect that red light. The sword itself wouldn't be red, but it would have a red tone to it. Oh, I think this works. I think this is working. I think this looks cool. I think this is gonna work. I think I'm gonna do it to the rest of it. Ooh, that's too thick. Too thick. That's too thick. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, this works. This works. This works. This works. This is exactly what I want. Yep. I am happy. That's good. Alright. Bring them big old balls of death and destruction. Thanks, Patriotic. Thanks, Patriotic. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, this is my gaming room. A lot of work I put into designing this. But the way the room is set up, you'd think I'd be doing Star Wars miniatures, but I just have so many D&D miniatures. I mostly run D&D games. Well, I don't really run any games for anybody anymore, but I used to. So most of my stuff is fantasy, but I have ran Star Wars games back in the 3rd edition. I have the 3.5 books and stuff like that. Oh yeah, look at that! That looks sick. That looks sick. Oh yeah. Muy macabre. Technically, I don't need to do the bottom. We'll touch it. We'll hit it. This thing runs because why not? Yeah, I can't wait to hit his teeth, man. Hit his teeth with a little bit of this red. Oops. See where I missed his fingers. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, it is coming together. Coming together nicely, actually. I'm pretty fucking stoked on this red wash. All I needed was black wash. All I thought I needed was black wash. Little did I know. But when I bought it on Amazon, they had that box set. And it wasn't really that much more expensive. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'll get a whole set of it. Because I thought, oh man, like, you know, like different color washes, you can do different effects, you know. Different lighting effects. Ooh, that's too thick. Oh well. You got a little heavy there. You're not going to really see the bottom of it. Brush that out a little bit. Alright, let's try a little lighter. And I don't mind giving them bloody knuckles. I mean, that's what he would have. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think his teeth are dry enough. Yeah, the red wash is working. It's working really good. Yay. Simple victories. Yes, sir. Little things. The actual miniature here was only $14. Like I bought it off of eBay from the people that they print it for you. They printed it out and sent it to me. It was only $14. I was like, man, $14 for a Demon Lord? I will do that. So, I did not look forward to painting it. But the Yeenoghu that you buy from Wizards of the Coast is like, I think it retails for $80. And sometimes you can catch them, it's like like half price, 50%, but you got to really wait a while for that. Yeenoghu is a god. Well, I would say more like a demigod. From Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons, Forgotten Realms. And he is the creator of all gnolls. This would be an avatar of him, though, because he would definitely be bigger. But he's like the ruler of one of the layers of hell, the layer of hunting or some stuff like that. So now what we're gonna do is like the red wash, we're gonna do a shadow wash over all of him. So what wash does for a miniature, they're really cool. So what washes do is like the shadow. So like when you have something, don't matter what color it is, there's black in it, because that's the shadow, the difference between the bright and the white light. And so we are adding that to it. And we are gonna do, I could do a brown shadow, Or I could do a black shadow. I'm just going to do a black shadow. We did a red shadow on his spikes and stuff. We are going to do a black shadow on top of them, but not as heavy as we're going to do it with the rest of them. And most time when I do shadows, I do it with a thicker, bushier brush, because it allows the shadow to go on better. Yeah. Oh, he's gnarly, man. He's been in a couple of the modules, a couple of the stories. He's been around since 2nd edition too. So you're talking about like early on. But he's never been a big player because he doesn't care. Like the character itself doesn't care about making himself more powerful or moving up in the ranks or nothing like that. He just wants to just consume. He's just a killing machine. That's it. That's all he does. So. And then my stupid band-aid is falling off. Hold on. Use what Odin's providing me here. Alright, back to work. But yeah, if you got any, like, if you got D&D questions, obviously I know way more than what I should. Feel free to ask. Now, I don't know a lot about 5th edition. I know a lot of lore. But as far as rules and stuff, I'm still learning 5th edition. I played 2nd and 3rd, all of that. Got out of it during 4th. I did play a couple of 4th edition games, but I never ran them. I just did not like that rule set. So what we do here is just doing a black wash. Really just brings out the lines, the details and stuff in it in the miniature. It's pretty crazy what it does. You'll see. But it's just, you just put it on lightly. It's real watered down. I don't know. It just works. This model has a lot of hard lines too. So I gotta be careful right here. These are the skulls I just painted. So. Where'd I put it? That's also the difference in the red. Well, the tops. Your black tops are your metals. Your white tops are your paints, and your red tops is your washes. I don't know why, but Vallejo put their washes all in black tops. So. But in general, it's the way it works. Now I can use as much black wash as I want because I got a whole bunch of it now. Before I was really rationing it out, like really being careful with it. But now that I got plenty, I'm not that worried about it. Oh, there's so much lore. So with Dungeons and Dragons, if just the lore alone, I mean, there's novels and books. All right, this is what I would tell you. If you're truly interested in the lore, like you like fantasy settings, like fantasy books and stuff like that, R.A. Salvador is the author, and Dris Do'Urden, the book. Just start with him and reading his story and his books. That is set in the D&D campaign world of Forgotten Realms, which is the major campaign world. Yeenoghu's there. I don't know if Drizzt ever fights Yeenoghu. But anyways, but start with Dris Do'Urden, the Drow books, and you can just read about that. But yeah, there's the way Dungeons and Dragons works is you got different worlds, different planes of existence that have different deities and stories and stuff like that. But the main world that D&D has chosen to be their main campaign world is Forgotten Realms. There's a whole pantheon. There's just so thousands of books, novels, that you don't have to play D&D to understand and enjoy. You know, the books are so well written. And if you enjoy the books, what's really cool is you can talk to your dungeon. Like, you can find a game and be like, hey, I read these series of books. Man, I really love this character and that character. And they can bring those. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate 3 on the computer? Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3, amazing game, amazing game, amazing game, amazing story, amazing game, worth every penny. Like, obviously, always wait till it goes on sale, but I would pay full price for it even today. Amazing characters and stuff like that. I have brought characters from Baldur's Gate 3 into my D&D game. I even have miniatures for them. Allie is one of the players. She plays in one of my games. And one of her favorite characters is Karlach, which is this really cool Tiefling barbarian character. And I've been able to bring that character into the game. I'll tell you what, ladies and gents, I'm almost done with this model here. And I am very happy how this Joker has turned out. Those red eyes are fucking sick. Oh, but yeah, if you love lore, oh man, there's just so much lore to it. It's so cool. Very lore rich. What's really cool about Forgotten Realms is because it's been around so long, it's consumed other settings and stuff, and almost every form of the major religions around the world have been worked into the cosmology of Forgotten Realms. So like you got like all the Egyptian gods are represented in Forgotten Realms. Like they're there. They have their planes of existence and their influences and stuff. The best way to get into D&D is to start with Baldur's Gate 3. That is exactly like playing a game. You make your character. The whole game is based on the D&D, the third, or whatever, what are we in now? The 5th edition rules. You play that game, you will have a very good understanding of how D&D works without having to play with people. And if you really, really enjoy it, when you finally find a group of people or something like that, you won't have as much intimidation as far as the rules and stuff like that. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely that, and Critical Role, the TV show, are such huge starting points for people. Oh man, that looks fucking awesome. I am very happy with the way this guy has turned out. Should I do his nails? You know what? Should I do his nails? I want to do his nails. Why am I doing this? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. That's why I'm doing this nails. Alright. What's up, Ghost? Are you happy or sad right now? Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what we got here going. Yeah, I want to hit those toenails. I want to hit those toenails. Where's my black? I literally just need a fucking drop. I have a lot of black because it's such a useful color. Alright, guys. When you paint miniatures, man, I tell you, it's the little details that you add that come back and just make such a huge difference when you set when you set it on the table for your players or on the counter on your shelf with all your other painted minis. No, I'm super happy with this. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Trust me, I have fucked up some miniatures. I don't know if Maddie's still in the chat, but I fucked up one of her characters. I need to repaint it. But I did not fuck this up. This guy turned out fucking epic. Yeah. Black toenails fucking work. Alright. I am pretty happy with... Look at the fucking maw on him. Oh my god. Wait. Sorry. Where's the camera? Camera's right there, right? Alright. Dry out these brushes. Let's see. That. Just so y'all know, this is going to be the thumbnail when I put the video up for the finished. For when I do the short. Yes, the beast has been painted. Alright, let's glue him to his base. It does look so cool. It turned out so good. Alright, so now this is his base. So we're gonna set him like that. So what I'm gonna do is glue him to the base. I mean, like, I guess. Like that. And then once I get him glued down, so we're gonna put glue on. Alright. Now I got it. Where's my big glue? So let's do this. That's a brush that we don't give a fuck about. This brush right here. Alright guys, look at this thing. Look how we officially don't give a fuck about this brush. So let's wet the brush. Oh, I just paint miniatures, man. I don't. I've never tried painting for real. Miniatures are easy. Painting for real, you got to be able to draw. I can't really draw. I understand shading. I understand lighting and stuff like that. But like, as far as like drawing, this is now officially a glue brush. Putting glue on this bad boy. Oh, I guess I should show y'all what the fuck I'm doing. I'm over here off camera putting glue on this SOB's fucking foot. I want a good bit of it. Ooh, that's a bit much. Alright, here we go. For better or for worse, this is where you're gonna go. Here. Alright. We're holding. Here we go. Woohoo. I guess I could have put a piece of glue on his knuckles there, but we'll see. And once I get him pretty glued on, I gotta add this little thing somehow. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to add this. It broke off. I know where it goes. I might not add it. I'd like to add it, but I'm not that worried about it. Hell yeah! All right, patriotic. You draw the picture and I ink it. I think that's like in the comic book industry, that's what they call it, inkers. Like they don't draw it, but they do all the coloring and the shading. I guess I don't want it to dry. I want the brush. This is only going to be used for glue, but I wonder if I'm going to dump the water out because I don't know if the glue would affect my other brushes. All right, we're going to dump that water out. See, it's not. It didn't work. This glue sucks, man. I've used this glue for some other stuff and it just didn't work. I got other glue. This glue sucks. This glue sucks. It is not. It should, like, I'm not saying it should be like completely tacky by now, but it should be at least somewhat holding. Yeah. Yep, I made a mistake when I bought this off of Amazon. This is better. We're going to do this glue. All right. So what we're going to do is wipe this off. This did not work. Worth a shit. Alright. Oh, that also reminds me. I need to put a wash on the stone floor here, don't I? And that's not wash, that's paint. Jesus Christ. I guess we could do like a dry brushing. I should have done this anyway. What I'm doing here is not a wash, it's a dry brush. The way you do a dry brush is just a paint. You just get the brush, you get paint on your brush like you normally do, but then you wipe off as much of it as you can. So there's just a little bit on there. And what that does is it hits the highlight, the high points of the model, and it gives it this, I mean, you can see what it does. It gives it like a actual physical, I don't know, detail. Oh, I don't know how to describe it. I just know it looks really, really cool. Oh, I enjoy it. Alright. Should have done this anyways. Alright, anyway. So now, I'm going to take this brush out. Clean it up a little bit. I'm going to clean up this. I mean, I guess technically I don't need to take the glue off of him because I'm going to put other glue on him. But, I don't know. Who knows what would happen if you mix. Like in Ghostbusters, you know. I know, right? Like in Ghostbusters, you know, don't cross the beams, whatever, so. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I guess that's showing y'all what I'm doing, right? Oh, if y'all were wondering about the music that I'm listening to, it's just an instrumental Spotify of a metal composer. He makes metal music. Here we go. Please glue stick. If this doesn't work, well then, ladies and gents, we're fucked. And I'm pressing too, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like just it shall work. Work! You know, the black pits of all the layers of hell. Work, you fucker. Work. I hope so. Technically, I got some other stuff to glue too. That's why these are on the table. This is my undead. I painted this undead frost giant that I painted a while ago. But I need to put them on a base. I got the base right here. I just never got around to it because I was able to use it without being on a base. You know, because they have such a, you know, the snow base on them. So. But I need to glue him to a base. Aha! All right. There we go. Working with proper villains here. Much better. Alright, can we... I just don't even know where to put the fucking glue at to make this asshole stick on here. You know what? I'm not that worried about it. I've already kind of decided. I think I want to buy... They have a Yeenoghu, like, bicker. Pre-painted everything. I might use him as like a champion of Yeenoghu or something, like one of his bigger. Because I have a cool Null army now, and this was supposed to be the centerpiece for it. I still might buy that. I don't know. If he goes on sale, I'll get him. But I do know this: I am very, very happy with how he turned out. So I'm very, very happy with how he turned out. I think that is sick. I am very happy with this. I think that just true. All right, let's set them up. Set them up here so we can get our screenshot. This is what's going to be our thumbnail for when I post it finished. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me change this water out. I don't want glue water fucking up my brushes. I can fuck up this brush, but that brush done been fucked up. I'll leave you right there so y'all can see. Alright, be right back. BRB. Oh no! Okay. Sorry. Alright. So we did have a little bit of a fuck up there. It unplugged my mic. I think I should be working now. Test, test. Yeah. Y'all can hear me okay, right? You missed me spilling water and unplugging my mic and causing chaos. Nothing. You didn't miss anything. Definitely don't rewind the stream. That goes there. Okay. Alright, thank you guys. Sorry. I fucking spilled water, unplugged my mic. Just all the things. Alright. Alright. So what I want to do, I want to start with Yeenoghu in the back. I am very happy with him. I think he looks really cool. And now, oh, man, I cannot get that water off. I mean, it's not messing up anything. This is not that bad. Alright, so now we gotta do a mushroom. And so, like, with mushrooms, man, you can just really do some wild, fun stuff. If you look, you can see. If you look, you can see those are teeth right there. And then he's got a whole separate set of shrooms growing out of him here. And then he's got a whole separate person growing here that holds his staff. And then what's really cool, if you look on the back, there's a skeleton. Like, I guess he consumed him or whatever. But there's a lot of little details in this miniature. This will be really fucking cool. You know, a lot of cool things to do. But I just don't know what colors. You know what I mean? I don't really have a reference. Like, the top, I was gonna do like a bright red, like the Mario Brothers mushroom. I know I want to do that. So if I do that red, and then these would be white, like an off-white color, not bright, not white, but like a, you know, but like this right here, I don't know what to do. Like, I guess a green. And then do like, I could do like a bright. You know what? Hold on. Oh. Let's unplug before we. Now we got some mushroom people. Where to put them? Now we got some mushroom people to kind of have like some references here. Like you can see, like you freely can do whatever the fuck you want. Like I can do whatever color. So I say, let's do these like that. This will be the red and the white, like the Mario mushroom. I want to do that yellow. As far as this, looks like they do like a. Yeah, they did a blue, crazy. They do like a crazy blue. I did not paint these, by the way. I didn't. These are pre-painted. These are. All right. let's do the colors we know. I do know I want to do. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's get us a red color. Where is red? Red, I think is right around here. Yeah. Let's do red. Let's set this with the glue so I don't accidentally use it. Allison, did you see me like spill water everywhere and all of that? Oh my god. Oh wait, let's do this. Just because I have more of it. All right, here we go. $57 views, 5 likes. That's pretty cool, I think, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I primered all these black because I figure black hides more, but I don't know. I kind of, the other times I primered stuff with white, there's kind of pluses and minuses to both, I guess. I will post a video on from start to finish on Yeenoghu. I just posted a video on painting a Tabaxi monk, and it'll be like that, where it's time lapse and I just talk over it, because there's no way you want to watch an 8-hour video of me painting these stupid things. Oops. But that'll be the next thing I work on now that I got him finished. I'll pull the footage off of this live stream and then finish him up. And then I'll make a short of him also, of me just spinning him around in a circle and talking a little bit about him. A little 1 minute short. And I guess, I don't know, there's still other stuff that I could do. I mean, I still have a motorcycle. I still kind of wanted to kind of go skateboarding, you know. It seems to be a thing, you know, over 40 and skateboarding, you know. I don't want this channel to be one pigeonhole kind of content. I plan to just do whatever the fuck I want. Now, honestly, let's be for real. If one video goes quote-unquote viral and that becomes, and like I could actually make a living off of the channel or some bullshit like that, well then yeah, I would focus on that. Until that point in time, if that point in time ever comes, I'm just gonna post whatever the fuck I want. I do have my GoPro 360 set up for my motorcycle, and it's actually been really nice outside too, surprisingly. Yeah, here I am. It's like end of November, and it is burning up in my house. I'm trying not to use the AC too much because I don't know, save some money. Painting in front of the camera. But yeah, there is other stuff I do plan to make content about, I guess. And what's really funny is what this channel started out as was just my YouTube, my VR chat, DJing stuff. We're probably going to paint over that. That's okay. We're definitely going to paint over these white nodules here. But I can't do that until the red dries. So, anyways. Alright. There we go. Alright, so let's see. What should we paint? That. Yeah, right there. Alright. Boy, that's gonna. Can I move this head? No, it's attached to it. Black is bleeding through. Lots of red. The mushrooms in D&D are really cool. So they're called myconids. And it's really funny. They're a whole like sociology, I guess you'd say, whatever. Is they're fucking LSD hippies. They just love the trip, the light, fantastic. They're not evil. Well, this guy's evil as shit. Like you can tell he's evil. But they're not evil in general. Most myconids are actually super friendly, super chill, and they have like this whole thing where they just love to just all hang around each other and get each other high as fuck. You know, that's like their life, is just to do that. And I just think that's so funny. Alright, so I want to do these purple and him yellow, but these growing out of him, let's do them red tops also. Because they're literally growing out of him. I would say he would be spreading his own spores, right? So we're going to paint these all red. Random. Was the dog like pulling her down the street or something? Like she lost control of it? That's why she was yelling? People are so random. It's so hard to see what I'm supposed to paint here. At this point, it's almost like a dry brushing to get the top of these little tiny ones. Hey, look at that. I'm getting them. I'm getting them. He's gonna look so cool, I think, when I get done. This is definitely going to be worth it. But it's going to be such a pain in the ass because there's so many little details in this thing. I do like painting miniatures, but I tell you what, when I have the opportunity to buy them pre-painted, I do it every time. As much as I like the result, like the satisfaction of finishing them, it is so much work to paint these things. That's why when people ask me, they're like, hey, can I pay you to paint my miniature? I'm like, no. It's so much work. I think that's all the reds. Does he have any little mushrooms on his back? Oh, isn't it? No, that's the skull. Alright. There's no more mushrooms. There's mushrooms there, but that's his staff. We're gonna do those purple. Leave those red. Okay. So we're good. We're good. Should I put another... Should I hit the top one more? Let's hit the top one more time. While we got all this red out. Let's hit the top one more time. It'd be cool to play as a mushroom character in a D&D game. You could do it. You'd have to work with your DM, but it could be possible. It would be more of a roleplay character instead of a actual useful character. That'd be cool. Like do a Mykonin druid. That would be neat. Or you'd be a druid as a mushroom person. But like all your animal shapeshift forms would be, instead you would be like different types of mushrooms. Like really do the homework and look up like the different types of real life mushrooms and stuff. Give you different like spell-like abilities based on the mushroom that you shapeshift into or some shit. That'd be pretty. I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be fun. Or be like a mushroomed covered form of that animal. So like you shapeshift into like a tiger, but it's a tiger like covered in some sort of fungus or something. I want to paint his helmet bright yellow, but before I do that, I'm going to do these purple. We're using this guy here as our, we're going to do them purple. I want to have a lot of fun with this. I don't know how long I want to stream for. I guess till I get hungry. Honestly. Supposed to be going to get hot dogs with my daughters today. So, I don't know if they're still doing that. I am stoked on how this is coming along. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. And let's be honest, you can't really do this wrong. Because there's so many different colors that you're allowed to do. You know what I mean? So really. The only rule with painting this guy is just make it fun, you know? Are gonna do all this purple. Sorry. I know I'm supposed to be trying to paint more in front of the camera for you guys. Painting over here. Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to ask y'all to share my stream, I guess. I don't know. But YouTube's not like TikTok. You know, like, I don't know. I don't think you can like share it like you can on TikTok. I don't know. Ah! That was a squeal of joy. I like my purple mushroom. Ah, look at that. I think that looks good, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That looks really cool. Is there anything else I should do? Purple? Purple? I'll be honest with you, when I get done, I'm probably going to do a bunch of different washes on this. Just a bunch of bright colored washes. Oh. There's, I knew there had there we go. That's much better. Yeah. Oh no. You always see what you miss, you know, when you put it in different angles. It's so hard to get every corner, every inch. Just noticed. Here. Oh no! Oh well. I can fix that later. Definitely fix that later. Cannot believe I am running my AC right now. It's so hot. Georgia is so weird. Paint that mushroom like it's yours, motherfucker. Yes, sir. Alright. Let's paint. This guy. Really cool. A little brighter. Yeah. That is the yellow I want to use. Why not? Yeah, yeah. Carefully pick this guy up. Oh no, this yellow is kind of sucky. Oh no, people, my yellow paint is sucky. It's not going on. See, this is what it did to the miniatures I was painting for one of my daughters. Like, it just would not go on evenly. And I thought it was me. I don't think so. What we're going to do is we're going to do this first coat with this yellow. And then we'll go back and forth. Maybe a better yellow. Just smooth it out. Look how broken up it is. See? Doesn't look good at all. It's horrible. But let's finish. Let's just get a first coat on. And we'll come back. We'll come back and paint that. We'll redo all of this whole hat. This whole mushroom top. Paint. Look at that. Look how sucky that is. It's horrible. Alright, let it dry. We'll come back and we'll use. So this yellow here needs to be thrown away. That yellow needs to be gotten rid of. Alright, so now, I guess what we'll do is, I just don't know what to do the body. I guess do a light green. The face, they like to do like that. Alright. I know this paint's good. So we're gonna do this and paint the face. Yeah, it's a pretty good instrumental. Can I? Oh, I don't have my phone with me. Yeah, I do. I do have my phone. Here, I'll show you. Show you what we're listening to. No, that's not what we're listening to. This is what we're. But this is what we're listening to. Hollow Fallen on a Hollow Fallen, yeah, on Spotify. That's what we're listening to. And it's just, and he does instrumental metal. So I'm hoping this will help me avoid getting copyrighted and all that bullshit too, you know. So, all right. I like him. I like it. Him. I don't know if it's a them. I don't know. I don't know if it's a her. I don't know what they identify as. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the face, because you see this face, and then this guy here, they all well, and then he don't, but they got like this whiteness to their face. So we're gonna do that. This way. Kind of just go where I want to. There's no real wrong way, I guess, to do this. It's like, to me, it makes me think of like a dog. How dogs can have the discoloration in their face before it reaches the rest of their fur. You know? That's what I'm thinking. So we'll do that. I think I want to stream again tonight. Probably not painting, probably playing a game. You know, I could start a new campaign on Baldur's Gate 3. That'd be kind of fun. Now that I got my setup here, I can stream games a lot easier. A lot better quality streaming in my games. I don't get nowhere near as much lag. That's a fuck up. But I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix that photo. Ah! Don't fall. What I'll do is when I finish, what I plan to do is go over this with a green Cool, thank you. Yeah. I want to stream tonight. I want to. I just don't know what to stream. Could stream just so I can go get Carlac. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like that face. Alright. Let's do. Should be pretty dry on the top here. This will be kind of hard. I always think about the people that paint professionally, paint the miniatures and stuff like that. Like, I wonder how fast they are. I bet they're so quick. Because, they do this all day, every day. I would never want to do this for a living. You'd have to charge so much to do it. And then if you did it and you did it wrong or the customer didn't like it and you had to redo it, oh my god, that would suck. And then arguing with the customer, like you did exactly what they wanted but they didn't explain it good enough or something. That whole the customer is always right. Yeah. Oh man, I'd be pissed. Like, at least with a drawing, you can kind of get an idea of what they want and then do like a rough sketch, I guess you could say. Like a miniature, once you start painting, you're doing it. All right, this is going to be a lot more of a headache than I thought it was going to be. Painting these little parts white. It's definitely going to be worth it, though. You know what I mean? I swear I don't know what else to do as far as streaming. Maybe like making more people like promoting or whatever. I guess I should just continuously talk the whole time I'm doing this, but I mean I just don't know what to say, you know? This is on the top of his head is going to be a lot of work. See, like I messed up right there. I got white where I shouldn't. I guess what we'll do is we'll just get these the best we can. And then I'll come back. I gotta redo the red anyways. I gotta do a second coat on the red anyway. Yeah, a little. Oh fuck! I can see I fucked up there. But yeah, he's coming together all right. Or it. I don't know. They. got at least two sets of two bodies here. Top nodules done and let them dry, and then I'll come back and we'll do the red and touch up where I fucked up with the nodules, where I got the white where I'm not supposed to. I'm trying not to get red on the nodules. It's hard. It's easier than he's definitely coming together there. Alright. So far so good, I guess. Trying to decide what to paint white and what not to here. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. Very mushroomy, I think. Definitely gonna have to retouch up the red, obviously. But I think it looks good. Definitely gives you the idea of what we're going with here. I guess it's time to start doing some greens, right? Start throwing some green on this shite. As it is coming together very well. Yeah, I want this brush. I need a decent sized brush here. Whew. All right. That's what we'll do. This light. We're going to do this lighter green color here. Yeah, YouTube's giving up on me. They're not pushing me anymore. I was getting people in and out at least a little bit here and there. Like I could see the ins and out, like I would go up and down and count, but now it's literally sticking with just the same 2 people watching. That's all right. That's all right. All right. This is going to be hard to hold it. I'm almost to a stopping point anyways, because we're going to have to let this whole thing dry because I can't hold it anymore. Let's see what, try and get as much of this green in here. This is what my plan is to have this as the main body color of the big guy here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. This is like a grass. As far as its main body here. Definitely do this. How are we going to do this? Alright, let's get this down in here first. That's easy. Get under his belly, or his mouth, or whatever you call this. It's so watery. Some of this paint, it's like it's not... Am I not mixing it enough? Like... Put my acid. Get it's a light green, but it needs to be, yeah, that's better. And then like, that's his hand. I can't see. See, in this is all him right here, coming out of him. I think I'm gonna do the staff like an actual wood color. I think that'd be cool. Look how he's coming together. See more of them. Makes more sense. You can definitely see the two creatures coming out better now. Yeah. About to eat someone. Alright, I gotta get in there. There it is. Alright. Alright, let's get this. Get the inside. See what we can do, folks. Here we go. Oh my God. The better I do, the less I gotta fix. Little fuck ups here and there, but I'm doing okay. And it is so hard to get in there. Definitely gonna have to let this dry. Come back. Hit the reds. Redo all these reds. But I did pretty good not to get the green too many places it wasn't supposed to go. Oh. tell you, hands holding on to shit. So hard. Because it creates such a perfect spot to hide. Ah, look at that. I gotta put little white dots on those little red mushrooms, don't I? Yeah. I'll do that later. What am I gonna do with this? Let's do a darker green. Let's do a darker green. Let's do a dark. I think I got a good dark green. There we go. Alright. Let's do a dark green. For this really weird, bluish, weird green here. Alright. I want this brush. What time is it? Almost 12 o'clock. To me, I don't know, this kind of looks like, you know when mushrooms, you see them in caves, they have that white moss on them? This kind of makes me think of. What I might do is do this color here, and then once this dries, go back over it with like a white dry brush. I do like how this is turning out. Can I lift this up? Lift up your skirt for me there, Mr. Mushroom Man. I'm definitely gonna do something with that skeleton. The skeleton's too fucking cool. Joker like randomly absorbed an adventurer. I feel like I should do those stalks like a different color there. I think I might. Yeah. do this. Well, it needs to dry before I do that. Alright. Let's paint the staff. Paint the staff. Alright, well, tell you what, pretty happy. Definitely want to do some more to the body here. Definitely want to do more. And of course, I got to paint the base. I don't know what the fuck to do with the base. But we're going to touch up the red, and then we'll touch up the white. We'll I want to do, I don't know if I should do those a different color. Definitely, let's redo the helmet. Let's redo him right now. Let's redo that right now. It should be dry enough for, because I'm just putting another yellow on top of that yellow, so it doesn't need to be like absolutely dry. I know. Fucking man-eating mushroom. Bean-looking mushroom. yellow. I just need a yellow to fucking work. Chicken word. Might just have to just paint over this with a whole different color for whatever reason. Not a whole fucking yellow, man. Ah, shit. Gotta be mindful of the camera. All y'all see is my fucking hand. Alright. That does look better. That looks a lot better. Oh, that looks a lot better. Hey. That's a lot better. Oh. Thank you, Mad. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Getting these little touch-ups in there. Basically, I'm at the point where now I just gotta let this thing dry, and then I'll go back over it with like dry brushing and stuff like that. But I did notice right there on the staff, I got a spot I missed. Not missed, but you know, there's always that spot you fuck up. Did I do it on the other side? Nope. That looks alright. Oh, I need purple. I need purple. Right there. I need purple. Touching them up right now, right before basically I'm leave it alone for a couple hours, let it get good and dry. I tell you what, I'm pretty happy with it. I might do these stalks a different color. I might go back over them with something crazy. Definitely going to do some dry brushing and some washing of this. Since I got these bright colors washes I bought, I want to try them out, man. Do like a yellow wash. Just do a bunch of washes on them. I bet it'll turn out really cool, you know, because it's like a, you know, since it's a mushroom, you can kind of just go crazy with it. You do all kinds of just wild shit. You can always touch up more. But now I can see on the bowls. There's always more to do. There always is more to do. These little round spots on him. I don't know. I could have just kept them all red, but I just really think the white gives it such a cool mushroom of, you know, makes them more mushroomy, if that's a word. For everything I fix, I mess up something else. Ugh. I swear. There we go. Alright. For right now. That's good. That's good. Ugh. Alright, before we end the stream, let's, just for shits and giggles, Let's move all this here. Let's glue these frost giants down. Now, we're going to use our piece of shit glue here. I think it works. I just think it takes forever. But since I don't have nothing else to do with these, I ain't got nowhere else to go. Lots of glue. Since we have such a huge base, might as well take advantage of it, right? And this stuff's not even sticky. It's what's weird. Like I understand it takes a second to like harden and all that, but it's like glue is still sticky. Like as soon as you get glue on you, it's, you know, it's tacky. But this isn't even tacky. Like it's not even. And I did use this earlier. I used this a couple days ago on a different miniature, and it did take. Fuck this glue. We're just gonna use the real glue. It's more expensive, but whatever. You gotta use what you gotta use, right? This glue here, this stuff, like as soon as you touch it, it's sticky. Yeah. So watch this. I bet you pick this guy up. Look, goes pick this guy up. Oh, it went with it. Okay, cool. All right. Oh no. But he's moving. Yeah. I don't know. We'll let it set. We'll see. This will be a good glue test, I guess. But I'm not going to just sit here and hold him. But these are not the main attraction. This is what we got done today. We got Yeenoghu, the Demon Lord, and we got a lot of the mushroom done here. So, but we've got to admit, Yeenoghu looks fucking fierce. Oh, I like him. Okay. Patriot, do you want to? All right, Patriot, you want to see the big demon I got? The big demon. You want to see that? Yeah. All right. Oh wait. Don't want to rehash what happened earlier. I'll go get it. This thing here, oh my god. such a cool miniature. It's literally in a summoning pit. You can see the summoning pit here that he's coming out of. And he's got chains. And on his body, it's like a flames. It's like fire. Like, hold on. The mic like that. Like you can see like the fire on his chest and the fire in the portal and stuff. And huge, huge wings. Such a cool miniature. But oh my god, you talk about a pain in the ass. That's gonna be the pain. Holy cow. But be fun though. Like there's a couple ideas I have for the chains, like doing different color, do a white highlight on the chains like they're magical. I want to make them look magical. I'm thinking of doing them like a purple with a white. Yeah, this would be a greater Balrog type thing here. And hell, if you want to, here, I'll show you. Let me put him back up. I'll show you a dragon. I'll show you a dragon up here. If I can unclip myself. Okay. Here. I painted this. This is a dragon that I did. This is a red dragon. You can see I tried to make his wings look kind of leathery. I did like a black wash on them, like a brown wash to give them like a leathery look to them. And then a highlight, then I did a black wash on his legs to give the shadow detail. I did a white dry brush on the. Now that I think about it, I should have done like a brown dry brush instead of white, but still. But you see, I did all his claws black, and then I thought this was cool. This inner part, I did like a purple. What is the character? Well, it's a red dragon. So it's an evil, chaotic, evil red dragon. And it would be a young adult as far as his age. So it'd be a couple 100 years old. It'd be a pretty tough opponent. Players would need to be like level 5-ish to take on a dragon this size. Because like this is the size of an average player. I know it's a mushroom. But this would be like how tall your average player would be with this guy. It's definitely good. Yeah, I painted him. If you look back on my channel, I got a Draculich I painted, a bronze dragon, or copper dragon that I painted. And I got a dragon turtle. The dragon turtle is really cool. All of that's on my channel here. It's a short. They're all on the shorts. And those are I painted a long time ago. So But now every time I paint, I'm just going to live stream every time I paint, and then I download the live stream and turn those into little videos. So I'll have a little video on these two guys. The whole process and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm happy with Yeenoghu. It's cool. And the skulls. It's cool. But alright. Yeah. Yeah, this is your. He's about the size of your of a player. Is the mushroom. And this is your. And these are giants. This is it's a undead, but this is still a frost giant that's been turned into a skeleton. So that's how big your giants are. All right, well that's it. I'm gonna take a break. I think I'm gonna get something to eat, and then thank you for hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun talking to you. And to the rest of y'all that have kind of came in and gone through the stream, thank you. Like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Watch my other videos and like everything I put out, because why not? I'm a very small YouTuber, so every little bit helps, I guess. Yeah, I enjoyed y'all. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out.